Dune is the latest adaptation of the epic sci-fi novel written by Frank Herbert. If you're unfamiliar, Dune is the highest selling sci-fi book of all time, I believe. So this version is directed by Denis Villeneuve, who we know is good at sci-fi with his underrated Blade Runner 2049 sequel. And has a really solid cast as well. I don't know anything about Dune. I haven't read the book yet. I'm waiting for the audiobook from the library. But I was very excited to watch this movie because, you know, I like sci-fi. However, there is a couple of things people should know. First off, when you sit down in the movie theater, the Dune credit shows up. It says Dune Part 1. So that's kind of a hint right there that this isn't actually a full movie. So I know the movie is 2.5 hours long, but you won't get much of a finale because it's only like half a novel being adapted. So that's something that people should know going in. I mean, they should have probably put that a little bit more in the marketing. They definitely hid that fact, though. I mean, I didn't find out about Part 1 until I sat down in the movie theater, so they already had my money. So I thought that was some deceptive marketing right there. But overall, we're basically exploring House Atreides. They are sort of clan in space who are given Arrakis, a desert planet that has a powerful resource called spice. And however, they feel like this decision for them to have it is a little weird because the Harkonnens have it first. They are a very tech-rich, vicious house. And now that we're doing a swap over, things are sort of setting the mood for a lot of political intrigue. So Paul Atreides is the young son of the Lord. He's, you know, got his own secrets and things going on. He's got this thing called the Voice, which is like a power that he inherited from his mother. So he's dealing with that. And, you know, the responsibilities of having to, you know, basically run the house, the clan, and trying to deal with the switchover for the planet. Meanwhile, Paul is plagued with visions of the people of the Fremen. They are the ones, native people of of Arrakis. So this movie has really weird pacing. The first 2/3 of this movie feel like Act 1. There's a lot of exposition, a lot of amazing visuals, great fight choreography, breathtaking backgrounds and spaceships. You do get that sort of sense of wonder. You get all the different planets and everything. But the first, you know, like 2 hours of the movie or hour and a half to 2 hours feel like Act 1. And then you finally get some action in the middle there. And, you know, it ends abruptly in a bad spot. Like, a really bad spot. Like, can't think of another movie that ends like this. Not like Infinity War, but like Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Or, Desolation of Smog, that's the other movie. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. You're watching the movie, you have the big battle, there could be another half an hour tacked on, or an hour in fact, but it ends. And you're like, you have to wait a year or two for them to make it or whatever. So I didn't really dig that aspect of the movie, but everything else is great. The acting's fine, the visuals is amazing, everyone does a good job, but just the pacing's a little weird. I don't really know anything about the book, so I don't know how much they sort of adapted, but just, you know, take into the fact that it's not a complete story. It's probably 2 movies to make the first book. So overall, I still enjoyed Dune. It had some pretty tense action sequences. I really like the set pieces and the technology and everything. So I give Dune a 7.5 out of 10.